our rebranding. We wanted to rebrand this basic,
Hot Wheels.
bland Hot Wheels packaging to something a little more, I don't know, a little more interesting, creative.
Yeah, and kind of a retro thing.
Yeah.
And I don't know, we kind of want to make it a little bit more realistic. So, because when you're collecting it, a lot of people do like to collect cars they actually like in real life. So, I don't know how that aspect of making it more realistic.
So we found two images that we really liked. There was one of a Subaru Impreza, XR5, and one of a Nissan 240SX. And we wanted to, kind of incorporate this into the design. And so to do that, we got a picture of the original Hot Wheels. We put a layer mask, or made a mask of that, and then we put the layer mask on, and we added small details like the logo, the text.
Did you end up adding music blur?
No, I didn't end up adding that.
What kind of has it?
I already kind of has it.
All right. What were some of the challenges in this assignment for you?
With this one, we couldn't really find a good image of this one. So, oops. So we kind of, you kind of don't see the whole car. You kind of only see the front of the car. I don't think it looks bad, but I definitely think if we kind of caught on it a little sooner, we could have definitely gotten a better picture for it.
And so the reasoning behind this was like you wanted the cars to be more like relevant, or why did you switch to like the Subaru versus whatever that car is?
Changing the car wasn't our main focus. It was more changing the look of the packaging.
Gotcha.
Yeah. One of our original ideas was different scenes in the car. Where this is a rally car and the 240SX is a famous drift car. So we chose those two for that reason.
Cool. All right. What do you think you did really well?
I don't know. I really like the 240SX. I think Gavin did a really good job with making it look natural in the packaging, and I feel like the coloring looks really good on it too.
And keep in mind, there's supposed to be a model car stuff right there, like in the original.
Yeah.
So it's important to have a little bit of space there.
Yeah.
With this one, as Owen said, we did have a little challenge with the sizing because we wanted still to include a majority of the packaging to include the car, but at the same time we needed to fill the whole card or the whole package. So.
Would you buy this Hot Wheels?
Most definitely. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Would this be necessarily like a rebranding of the Hot Wheels entirely, or would this be like a signature line of Hot Wheels?
We've kind of a line.
Yeah.
Because the Hot Wheels logo, or this is kind of, it's been around for a long time, and I don't think it'd be natural just to get rid of it.
It's pretty iconic for its signature. So.
Yeah.
Cool. Awesome. Okay, so in your grading rubric, you said content area creative. How well do y'all think you did on that, being creative?
Yeah.
Okay. Appearance looks professional and something that would actually be used in real life.
Yeah, I do, especially with the 240SX.
Okay. The colors complement each other. How do you feel about that?
So, especially with this one, I like how the red and yellow pops out of the black. And this one also kind of offers a good contrast. The red offers a good contrast. Dark blue of the car. And we were in between red and yellow logo or black and white logo. But the black and white logo kind of blended in with this one. And also, with the crowd of people, there's still kind of hints of black. So parts of the logo are kind of hidden.
Cool. Awesome. All right, guys. Good job.
Overall better. So our design's right here. As you can see, like, we redesigned the logo, made like more kind of pop, and the colors surrounded with that.
We also did because on the regular logos, the triangle back there, we did it more like a faded look or a blended look in the back. Try to do some of a border on the thumb, and then try to do a little piece of gum, but yeah, sorry. And then we wanted to do like how it's like 2 rows of gum right here, but it would fold it under.
Yeah. That's what we think about it. We have to do 3 specs. We just want to make it look more like bland, because like on the regular one, it's like more just like blue and white, not very much color. So we try to like give it color and like give those borders right here like a little bit more detail. Yeah.
Awesome. Cool. Okay, so what were some of the challenges in this assignment for y'all?
I think trying to, we were gonna add something else in the back, but we couldn't like get it to like not like because the background on the other thing was in the way, so we couldn't get that, and also trying to get the right color of gun one with the gradient. Yeah, it doesn't really, you can't really tell. That's why.
Okay. What are you most pleased with in this project?
I like how I didn't think I could do the triangle in the back
Uh-huh.
and like the I think it's like it starts with a G effect in the back. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Awesome. Okay. All right. Based off your grading rubric, I got right here. You said this is let me just make sure. Yep. All right. Design looks clean. How do you think you flows well all together? It also looks elevated and has a more fancy look. Is that y'all? Does that sound like y'all?
Yeah.
H2. Okay. How do y'all think y'all did on that?
I think it looks better than that one, but that one just looks like bland. It like looks a bit more fancy, like more attention to detail. It's like the title and stuff like that.
Okay.
I think it was good. I think we could add maybe a little more, but I still think it was also kind of what we were going for.
Okay. All right. Let's see. Last thing. Let's see. Color. Colors are vibrant and stand out. The logo is colorful and stands out a lot more. Do you think you did that?
Yeah, compared to like the all black, like the rainbow effect, like it's a little pop and like you want to look at it.
Yeah, I definitely think so. All right. Good job. Creativity. You wanted shows a nice representation of the idea of what was laid out. You think you felt pretty creative on this?
I think like the white, the blur, that really like made it look nice. The blur of the triangle and the borders and stuff like that.
Yeah, I think it was.
Okay. All right. Guys, I think you did a great job. Are y'all one thing I think you could have a little bit more content on the side panels maybe, or just maybe one more thing on the front just to kind of, but I think all in all, I think the design looks really good. Are y'all going to print it out after this? Or are you going to go for the 3D? Are you going to try to do like a 3D model of it?
We'll figure it out.
Okay. All right. Okay, guys. Good job. Great job.
Thank you.
Okay, so our product is about is gourmet nuts. All right, so we invented Chef Skylar's D nuts. All right, and we invented 2 different flavorings of it, and we want it to be gourmet, so it has to be elegant, has to be lavish, you know. And we start with salted nuts. Right?
So, you see, these nuts are simply out of this world. So, as you can see, we made them coming down like this, like a meteor almost, to assault your taste buds. And I tried to incorporate a theme of elegance with a marble and gold thing, with a marble and gold color scheme.
And then for mine, I included black and gold. It's not salted. It's just a bunch of mixed nuts, including almonds, pecans, walnuts, and chestnuts, which gives you a mix of earthy, toasty, buttery, and sharp taste. And it gives you this feeling right here. Can't describe it, but it looks like that. And we have like a rough draft here, which shows like the different design processes we went through. And we chose our color scheme, which we like black, gold, and white. And we have our own personal customer review right there. A very, very important person.
Very nice. So with your nuts, is it possible there are things that you like about this project? What do you think you did well on?
I think we did well on the beginning of coming up with an idea and making a rough draft, and then going all out with the fancy design on it.
Yeah.
Made our own logo up there as well. But,
Nice. All right. What do you think you could have improved on?
um,
Honestly, I think I could have improved on my execution of making it, as I wasn't expecting cardstock.
Okay.
and I was expecting tape, but there was no tape at the moment, so
Alright.
we used hot glue, so it looks a little
Okay.
bit put together quickly.
All right. All right. Okay. So let's look at your grading rubric regarding your nuts. All right. So you have design and elegance as one of your sections here, and under that content area, you said that you ornate gives lavish feeling, convinces the customer to buy the product. Advertisability is important.
Yeah, including a slogan, which is "Feast your eyes on our nuts."
Fantastic. Then another area of assessment you wanted looks very ornate. Well, I'm trying to see your other content. Advertisability is, so you have two content areas. You want design and elegance and marketability. Okay. If you had a little more time, so how do you feel like you did on your marketability?
I think we just captured the humor part of it, and it looks good, but I don't think many people would buy it. Yeah, just maybe they buy it as a gag gift, for other friends. So that's one way to buy it. Like if we do actually put some nuts in there, maybe it's a good gift,
All right. Good job. All right. Yes.
So what we wanted to do was try to up-brand this because it feels very basic. Like it has absolutely no design in it whatsoever. But we also want to keep the shape of it because it makes it look more look in it. Which is what Mom said.
We wanted to make this like a lot more visually appealing than this. We wanted to see like about different designs. Our company name is called Cow Creations, and our like original name is called Quality Milk.
The poster is like I think about the front, the back, the sides of it. So we're like, okay, well, if we're gonna try to make this better, we have to like make a different like type of logo. So like we just made like a bunch of cows to like kind of symbolize the different brands, like different types of.
Nice. Is the pink strawberry milk? I see it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Cool. So, what were some of the challenges in doing this?
We had a lot of graphic challenges for making this because when we were doing this, we're like, okay, we need to make this like represent what we're trying to do, and so we have to be constantly aware of like trying to not like be like over it. Does that make sense? Like not trying to replicate what other brands are doing because we're trying to stand out and be different.
Nice. Awesome. What are you most pleased with in this design?
I like the cows. I think they're very cute.
Okay. If you had a little more time, what would you do?
I'd probably like do something more with just seeing how we can get that to look more like this.
Copy.
Or, yeah.
What program did you use to like get the carton?
I just searched one up and I used a template. I
Awesome.
went from there.
Right on. Cool. Okay. So as far as your grading rubric, you wanted 25% to be on visual appeal. This redesign has a lot of visual appeal. It has great colors, great fonts, great logo, etc. That would be like great. And then on the low end, it would say this redesign has no visual appeal. Looks very bland. No color, simple logo. Just didn't improve the already existing product. I think you did really well in that.
Yes.
Okay. Company name. This redesign has a very catchy and unique company name. The name clearly tells us what is being sold or made. Versus at the low end would be this redesigned company name is confusing and to the audience, and the name is mispronounced a lot. I think you did fine on that.
Yeah.
Okay, and your mission statement. You said that this redesign managed to be more remarkable more marketable than the existing product, and we managed to accomplish our mission statement. Versus this redesign did not improve the already existing product. All right, so where's your mission statement?
So like we're trying to be like, okay, we're trying to do this different, like make this better than what it already is.
Okay.
That was like we were trying to come in and like updo it kind of.
Okay. I think that's the mission statement for y'all as designers.
Yeah.
That's really good. I'd love to see like maybe a mission statement of the brand. Maybe that could be included on one of the panels, like worked in. I do love that, like it's very clean and like it's got like a white background and all that. It looks great. Maybe just a little more text on that, especially where it says ingredients. We could put some stuff there. But as far as the design, I mean, the sketching and then the creating the logo, I mean, it's phenomenal. I did a great job. Okay, good job, y'all. All right, go ahead.
Okay, so for our project, we wanted to rebrand the Barilla box. It's very recognizable. You've probably seen it in stores a lot, but it's really boring. Now, the color scheme is nice and everything. The color scheme is nice, and we like that the window, like, of the box, you could see, like, the pasta that was in there. However, we felt that it could be played up a little more. And we also felt that it was very juvenile and like just overall too simple.
Yeah.
And so we wanted to do a fancier redesign. Ava, talk about that.
So we wanted it to be almost kind of like a luxury brand, so it would be like luxury pasta. So we used one of their older logos because it had like a more fancy and like vintage looking aesthetic that they moved away from, and we included some like borders of the green with like the aesthetic.
Yeah, and then we also took it a very different way with the packaging design. So we went for this hexagonal prism, and the top here, this is the lid that can be removed and then reattached, because we thought about how like when you open like say like this Brillo box of pasta, once you open it, you can't reseal it, but with this you can, and you can use as much pasta from here as you need to, and then reseal it and not have to worry about like putting rubber bands around it or whatever methods you choose to use at home. And then we also found that this made the packaging a lot more dynamic, and hexagons also package down easier, which is just an interesting little tidbit. But it makes it look fancier, and it really sets it apart from other brands of pasta, I think.
And like a lot of pasta brands don't have like a window like that, so like, but I don't know if it makes it like stand out more, like if it were on the shelf or something.
Yeah, I'm not sure if you can see it so well, but I did try to include it so it was a little transparent. And so you can see it's like the same film that's used on this box. I don't think it really worked too well, but it's a little difficult. This is my first dimension project that I've done, and I learned a lot of things from it.
So are you done? Okay. So what's the QR code lead to?
I don't know, Charlie.
What's the idea behind the QR code?
Well, the idea is that you could go to it for more information. For now, it's not like actually set up to anything useful, but you could like say you could link it back to the Barilla website, and that would feature more information about the product, because you can't really add all of that on this packaging, because it's smaller than the box would be.
Okay, good deal.
Because at first it's like some brands will have like a story on the back of them that like tells you something about like how the brand came to be or whatever, like what they stand for.
All right, so your content area you wanted to be assessed on was concept. The project meets the specifications outlined in your design brief. So do you feel like you did well on that?
We definitely met those requirements.
All right, that was 20 points. The project follows design principles, has strong color scheme, and completes the purpose of rebranding and drawing attention as a luxury good. Do you feel like you did that?
I think we did that pretty well. I think that maybe if I had more time to work out how the software works, I could have pushed it even more on the luxury side. But I think that with what I was able to do in the software and for what we came up with, it worked out pretty well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it went pretty well, but like, if like we had more time or whatever, I feel like it would have been better if we had like gold somewhere.
Yeah, that too. We were thinking about that.
I think you did. Yeah, definitely. Okay. And then execution. The project is executed well and assembled cleanly.
I wrote that when I thought we were printing.
Sure. But I mean, as far as the packaging goes and the digital, the 3D mock-up, how do you feel like it went?
So I think it's pretty clean. Now I can see a couple of errors just from the designer's perspective. Like with the dimension software, you can't actually create hexagonal prisms. You have to combine trigonal prisms together, and I don't think it's pretty seamless. But there were some issues, and then also the different faces that you have to work with meant that I had to put another face onto the top of the lid here, and you can kind of see how it's a little outlined. Oops, sorry.
So that like actually wasn't a template at all. You really had to create that 3D shape.
Yeah.
Wow.
But overall, I think it worked out pretty well. I just wish that like some of the details with the like the ornamentation and things could be worked out a little better. I'm fairly certain that most of them are even across because that's what we wanted. It's like little things that maybe you can't see, but from like my perspective, I can definitely see all of the possible things that could have gone wrong here. So
Yeah. I think you did a great job. The only thing I think I'd like to see on your Jamboard is maybe some sketches of, if you have any sketches, like
We do.
you do.
we do have
Yeah, just go ahead and get those on here so we can like see your drawings and where your head. I love the logo, and it definitely looks like Lindor chocolate or something. It has that kind of swanky, kind of rich feeling to it. It looks legit. Great job, y'all.
Thank you.